right, there we go. A few seconds early. That's all right. I got a little happy with the finger on the mouse pad. But anyway, welcome. We're back at Techno Security and Digital Forensic Conference 2022 here in San Diego. Man, it is beautiful here. When I'm coming from Ohio, how nice is San Diego? It's awesome. And I'm sitting here with none other than Jenn, who kind of tolerates and really makes sure everything happens right and when it's supposed to happen in the showroom floor. The team, phenomenal work you guys do.
Thank you.
And so it's funny though, you're really behind us being on the showroom floor, right? And yesterday, she tells me, she goes, "Don't expect an interview from me today because it's crazy day." All right, everyone's arriving, setting the booths all go up like super fast. It's like watching an amusement park go up in like seconds. It's crazy how fast it happens. And you're usually running around making sure everything's got, because our booth, so we haven't had to ship this equipment anywhere before.
Right.
So we're completely noobs at this whole game, right? And you just were so calm. And I'm like panicked on the inside, like not knowing, it's like, where's my booth? Not here. It's supposed to be here. And the company got it here on time. I mean, you should be like, yeah, who you use, it'll be fine. It's not them. And sure enough, I came here 8 a.m. yesterday, and boom, it was all set in here, ready to go. And it's so awesome. See, I got stressed, and you're like,
he was very stressed. I think I was number one on his speed dial this past week. I'm like, Kevin, what do you need now? Kevin, what do you need now? But people don't understand. Trade shows are so unique. Conferences are so unique.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we give you very, very specific information for shipping.
Yeah.
You experienced that. Where's my stuff?
Right.
Where's my stuff?
Right. Yep. So I didn't because, well, obviously we're moving around some expensive stuff.
Right.
Awesome. Not to say anyone else is not, but I am paranoid about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so a lot of the stuff we just checked on the plane.
Very smart.
Yeah,
very
that's
smart.
just
But now
to make
you're
sure I
an
made it.
pro, so you can just ship it everywhere.
Yeah, maybe. I'm still a little nervous about it. So making it to where it's at. But anyway, what an awesome show.
Thank you.
It's phenomenal to see this show back. And now, so I heard a little rumor that you have record numbers at this show.
Yes, yeah. We had record registrations, but just from a check-in standpoint now, we still do expect additional ones to come from the local areas. Definitely record numbers. It's been a tough couple of years for California.
Yeah.
We launched in 2019. We hit our goals for our first time launch.
Yeah.
And then COVID.
Yeah.
And then COVID. So 2 of the 3 have been affected by COVID. And so this one really coming out of the gates. We've outgrown this facility. We would have done that in 2020 if COVID hadn't hit. So we've outgrown another place. And
I mean, it's packed. You couldn't fit another booth if you wanted to in here.
No.
We
We kind of robbed you of a little bit. You're only 7 foot in depth instead of 10.
That's
to
all right.
add another row.
If I grow any more in the midsection, I may have some problems with that. But right now, I'm still okay.
Well, did you get lunch here?
I did. Oh my gosh.
We do the lunch up here.
It was so delicious. I don't know the names of the food that you had because I am very uncultured in my cuisine. I'm a hillbilly. If it's mac and cheese and stuff, I can pronounce those. But what was it? What was some of the stuff?
We had some it was Mexican. Today was the Mexican thing. So we had empanadas. We had a lot of shrimp out there.
Yes, I had that.
Fresh guacamole.
Oh, yeah. I pretty much had a guacamole taco.
Oh, well, that's okay.
It was literally almost all guac, and I loved every second of it.
And then the
was
churros
really
with the caramel drizzled on it for dessert. Did you get some of those?
I didn't. The line was so long, and I'm going. I had to go live earlier, and I was like, I'm torn.
Yeah. But now I need an afternoon nap. I need some espressos.
I did eat a little much, and I'm sleepy. But all I do is I keep walking around and seeing all the awesome vendors you have here. And you have a lot of newcomers, which I've noticed.
We do. We have a handful of newcomers just off the top of my head. Techno Secure.
Yeah, and they're literally
They're
there.
They're
We're
not
talking.
paying attention.
They're not paying
as we
attention,
try to
but we're
wave,
talking
say, hi,
about
Techno
them.
Secure. We're trying to promote you. We're going to tee you up next. There's a couple other ones. Best Buy is another one up in the corner here.
Yeah, they're a couple miles over.
Yeah, Gemini Data, drone, forensic drone. Just off the top of my head, those are a couple.
They have a massive server case here. I mean, I
thought
thought I was worried about shipping. That's the bigger, much larger.
There's
than
some
what I
product.
was
There's
ever
some
shipping.
big boxes.
Oh yeah.
Here,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. And I tell you what, in the diversity of it, I notice it's growing a little bit every year. Of it's you're expanding just from digital forensics, and you're getting some OSINT groups in here, some intelligence information groups in here as well.
Right. Which, as you know, because you do a lot of OSINT type of stuff. Yeah, and then this year, for the first time here, we also added the e-discovery track.
That's
So
right.
that's gone fairly well. We've added some folks from the Department of Justice e-discovery group on our advisory board, and they're kind of helping us develop that content. Yeah, it's kind of we're going in a growth pattern, growth direction.
It's great. I mean, because you really get the well-rounded. The talks are because a lot of people may not do straight digital forensics. It might be a mixture of a few things,
Right.
just because of the nature of the industry is so diverse now. And I think it's a great show for that because you get a little bit of everything that crosses over and bleeds over into the other branches, so to speak, right?
Right. This event was a larger percentage of law enforcement initially coming out of the gates than the Myrtle Beach show was. Now Wilmington, Techno East, but I've seen a lot more of the private sector coming in all of a sudden, and I learned something. I always ask our attendees, "Did you learn something today?"
Right.
I learned something big yesterday that kind of explains why that trend may continue. One of our advisory board members, who I know you are as well.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Somewhere right here.
Right there.
Out of my one of many. That's
He has
the
proof.
other
He
one's
has
on
proof.
there. It's right there. The first one.
Let me know that cybersecurity insurance, you really can't get it. The premiums are based on, obviously, like your car insurance, so many different factors.
Right.
Obviously, you have seatbelts. Do you have anti-theft? Do you have corporations to get cyber insurance right now? One of the big questions I ask is, what's your internal staff? Do you have a forensic person on your staff? So they're rolling those in because it more than offsets the cost of that insurance.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I thought, well, that's something new I learned today.
Very cool. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's an area of my ignorance. Well, there's a lot of areas like that, but that one in particular is for sure. There's people that kind of waving and chilling
Hi,
at us.
guys.
So we are live on the actual showroom floor. Now, obviously, I'm not spinning the camera around because there's a lot of law enforcement investigators here and things like that. So it's just pointed. You gotta look at me for a while.
Yeah,
Luckily, Jenn is here, so you can look at Jenn.
Yeah, that's what we say. We have sensitive credentials out here.
Something I did notice also this particular show. Now, I'm a big challenge coin collector. I have so many of these, and this isn't all of them. I was trying to dig them all out real quick. Just from this show alone, I've got this is the Tigos right there.
Okay, yeah. I don't have that one. Where's CJ?
CJ's over there, and I can't read these. I don't have any. Oh, Border Patrol. There. That's a
I
Border
might
Patrol.
have one of those. If not, Eric's going to get a call.
This is our neighbors here. Of course, IASIS is sitting here next to us.
Yeah.
This is my favorite so far out of the show. Now, I hate to pick favorites, but look at that one. It's a doggy. It's a canine.
Who is this one from?
I don't remember. You're going to have to
all
look
of
at
you
it.
people watching, I collect these too. So that is a very cool one. I can't read it either.
Yeah, let me.
We need our glasses.
I got my glasses. I'm going to have to do it. Let me take
We're
it out of here
showing our age. It's okay.
so you can read it a little bit better.
Comes
It
wisdom.
says Cruiser?
It does. It's Cruiser. It is the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation.
Yeah.
Cybercrime.
I remember who I got that from now. Yeah,
Electronic storage detection.
Oh, that's right. It's an electronic
She's
dog.
an ESD dog.
Yeah. Those are awesome dogs.
She's the, I
got to see them. If you hold them up close, the camera's got. There you
I don't
go.
know.
Yeah, I can see it right there. There's the monitor, so you can kind of see it.
This tech stuff is new.
Yep. So there's two doggies too. So there's the regular lab on this side, and then the chocolate lab on the other side, which is pretty awesome on there. This is my favorite one so far that I've gotten, and there's a few others. Obviously, there's what is this?
That's
San Diego something. I can't see.
That is the criminal enforcement. It's very glary. This one's glary. San Diego, California. Field Operations.
Yeah.
Criminal Enforcement Unit.
And Gray Shift has theirs now. Their new ones.
The Nerd Cop.
Says
Yes.
Nerd Cop one on it. I love that.
Yep,
That was pretty awesome. Some great ones going here. And then this one's Open Text. Open Text just gave me this one, so it's still in the bag. I haven't taken it out yet. Literally just brought. I got a ton more down here.
Did you get an MSAB one?
It
doubles as a bottle opener. That's why I asked, because we had Coronas and some other beers last night that weren't twist off, so they didn't.
Did get this one. So, are you probably not a Marvel fan?
Oh, I am absolutely.
Oh, are you?
A Marvel
Oh my gosh!
fan.
So Thor is like, I hate to say it, he's a little of my man crush. I gotta say it's a
I
little
can
weird, but in
understand
a macho way. All right, let's just do that. But all the Thor stuff I absolutely love, and Jansen over there.
Yeah.
So this is like Thor,
I haven't
Love
seen
and
the new
Thunder.
one yet. I have not seen it.
This says MSAB Love and Forensics. So just don't go after him because it's all in good fun.
Yes, it's a good thing.
It's so great. Yeah, he did that right after that, and I laughed so hard when I saw that.
I have a question about the IASIS one.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to go down to IASIS this year for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were awesome.
I went through that intense training back in 2002, something like that.
Years when we retained information.
Right.
But I heard that at IASIS, you have to earn these coins by answering a question. So my question to you is, what question did you have to answer?
I did not, because
you didn't earn it. You were just given it.
This is a volunteer coin.
Oh,
so they have different coins for different things, and this one's a volunteer coin because we help promote IASIS, and
all right.
And they come on. They're good friends of us, and so I got that for that. I didn't earn it, but I did go through the training and paid for it at one time.
At one time. So here's when you add these. Let's see, 3, 6, 7. Oh, more that you collected here.
Just.
So about how many do you have now that you've added this?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't really know.
I've been slacking on the coin collection. I only
have
gotten one at this conference so far.
I got. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's go get you some, because literally ours are here. I think I got one in my pocket.
I have one of yours.
So, yeah. I gave you one of ours.
And
here's
I
ours,
just grabbed.
Right? If you guys haven't, come by and you can get this. It says Digital Investigator. It's got a picture of Punisher on it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
But all you have to do is sign up for the hub, and you get one of these. That's literally it. It's free. Sign up. You give you one.
Here on site, or do you mail them people?
No, here on site.
Okay, here on site.
You gotta be here on site.
Stickers.
Gotta come to the show.
We like the stickers.
Yeah, we love stickers.
This is a great one.
Oh yeah, we love
that one on my laptop.
That one's
absolutely.
Yeah, I know a lot of people won't put those on their car. It's sad to say, because you don't want damage to their
Then
vehicle.
I need to.
Yeah, take them. I got them on the back of my laptop, and but I'm a little nervous to put one on the back of my truck, just because I don't want to.
It depends on what state you live in. Not that there's anything wrong with
I think Ohio, where I'm at, is good to go.
Yeah.
I was in law enforcement 15 years, so anyway, Jen, this is such a great show, and as you can tell, there's a break happening, right? It started at 2:30. We're 8 minutes into that, so people are starting to roll in. There's actually people standing behind us, kind of just hanging out and watching from different agencies. They're trying to get.
They're grabbing stickers. Don't grab his coins.
They're trying to get swag without being on camera. Is what's really happening. Is that? Oh, did you see the cool one that sticker that ADF has?
No.
It's a donut. It's a bite out of a donut.
That is cool.
I had Brett on. Yeah, I had
Brett
on.
That is a very cool one.
Oh man, that was pretty good. So these are just some of their other ones they do, like Stop Child Exploitation, Love Forensics, like the whole. Yeah, it's hard to see. And there we go, right there. And then their logo here, All In Forensics with the Leo there. Yep, very cool.
Well, I'm starting to see more people with these ribbons that you've been giving out.
I didn't know if you maintain those or not. So.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Proudly sporting the troublemaker and the no whining.
That's right. So we have a whole bunch of these things that if you guys come by the booth, if you're here and see these, we try to make it a lot of fun. Mine says Old Timer.
I don't want one of those.
My brain hurts. No. Here's my favorite. My ribbon is better than yours.
All right. What's that green one?
It's one of my favorites.
It's all about me. I don't like that one.
I like that one.
Yes. That's why you like being in front of the camera.
Right. That's kind of why we do
I'm getting used to it thanks to you, but not so much.
Yeah, it's fun. And speaking of fun, hold on. We got to do this.
There it is. We got the voice. Testing. Techno Security and Digital Forensics. Come on down. Everybody's looking at us so weird because they can't hear us. They can't hear us. And they can hear our normal voices. We gotta stop this.
That cracks me up too much. I can't even breathe. Everyone's looking at us like, what are they doing? Because they can't hear that voice that you guys just all heard.
Megan's there's something wrong with
She's used to it. We did it. What was the first day we sat up? Megan and I were sitting here, and there's nobody in here. Right? It was before the hall opened, and we're just chatting, dying laughing. I was crying. It was so funny. That was great.
I like that other one that
this one right here.
Techno Security and Digital Forensics Conference. That's a good Halloween one.
That's good for Halloween. It sounds like...
Oh my! We have not. The bars have not opened yet.
No, I'm drinking Mountain Dew.
No.
I haven't even done it yet. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Hey, there's some big news, and I left my paper about the conference next year.
Next year.
So
okay.
you released the press release, and I'm assuming
it's
we can talk about it.
Okay,
official. Good.
It's official. We have outgrown this facility indeed, and next year we're moving to drumroll
There's one in here somewhere, and I don't know which button it is. So otherwise, I'd push it. It's
Pasadena.
nope, nope,
All right, let's try it again.
nope.
I asked Kevin what all those buttons were for. There's different colors.
I don't even know.
And
No, that
he doesn't know.
no, that's
No,
not very good for Pasadena.
No, we want an excitement.
There we go. It's like
All right, play with your buttons on your
anyway,
own time.
yeah. I don't know. I'm miserably failing at that. It's not. It's like the sound emoji. That's what it is. Kind of.
So that's the big news.
That's exciting, though.
It
right?
is. It is. It's kind of we're going the way of Myrtle Beach, going to Wilmington. So now we have Techno East, and now we'll have Techno West.
Techno West.
Small convention center, multiple hotel room blocks. We will have federal government rate housing in our blocks.
Oh, yay!
My wish list items are starting to get checked
We-
off faster and faster. So.
We like discounts.
Yes.
Always
yes.
discounts are
Yeah.
fun. Plus, I mean, everything's like walking distance too, right?
Yeah. So Stephanie and I
Restaurant.
went on some site visits.
Yeah.
We looked at Palm Springs. We didn't actually go out there. Long Beach, Pasadena, and by far Pasadena was a good choice. Kind of like we need a new home. We
Sure.
are growing this event to mirror the East Coast show.
Okay.
Maybe not next year. This one's just in its 4th year, whereas it's
Right.
24 on the East Coast. So maybe by 2024 they'll be pretty equal. But I think if you've been walking around here, we've got quite a bit of international presence here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which we hadn't had before.
Yeah.
Part of that is because there's no re-entry requirements for COVID testing anymore.
That's
Folks
nice.
who've been waiting 3
Because I
years to
saw
come.
Dutch, Sweden.
Singapore,
Yep.
Korea. I'm trying to think.
I don't know,
Yeah.
It's quite a bit. I'm
Yeah, a lot
really
of Canada too,
Yeah.
because they just stopped that Canada requirement for testing. So
Okay. Well, good. Finally, great
testing
goodness.
and vaccination, and it all
We-
got loosened up in the last
Think
week or
it's
two.
done now. Finally. Nah, I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know. Let's not get into that.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do. We're just gonna sit here and make fun
Make
of
crazy
make
voices
crazy
with,
noises.
with all of the technology.
That's right. So yeah, Pasadena. I'm looking forward to it. I'm literally looking forward to Wilmington too, because that's people think, oh man, it's not till June,
June
right?
5th through the 8th.
So June 5th,
Right.
which sounds like a long way away, but in your mind, you know very well, it's like as soon as you're done with this show, it's like, hang on, now we got to start.
Right. As
Because
a matter of
then-
fact, the call for speakers.
Yeah.
Call for speakers for Wilmington is due to come out. What's today? Tuesday. Maybe as early as tomorrow. Our staff is here. We're trying to button a few things up with our new website.
Okay. Well, let us know. We'll
so
put
it
it out
officially
to,
begins.
to our folks as well. We'll send
Okay.
an email out to everybody, and
All right,
if
that'd
you
be
guys
great.
want to speak at the show, because you guys out there have a ton of knowledge, share it. That's
Right.
really what makes this community great, is the fact that we're
Right.
willing to share the information with one another. I remember when I first started talking, because I've talked at the Myrtle Beach show for, I think it was like 10 or 11 years in a row. At
You've
that
been there longer than
particular
I have.
show. Yeah, it was. I talked almost every year. I've been going to the show since 08, something like that. And yeah, I love that show because it's East Coast. It's close to me too, right?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, you guys should definitely try to talk at these things. Put in for it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You don't get it, but
Right.
I think it's the freshness of the talks, right?
Right,
Because-
that's key. You
Yeah.
as advisory board members, they help us vet
Right.
the content. You rank them. Are they hot topics?
right.
All of it gets funneled through you. I don't know.
And a
that
lot of
stuff,
the younger generation, not that I'm old, but I'm just saying there's a lot of fresh ideas and stuff that, we don't think of anymore because we've been in the industry so long, we lose that visibility into it sometimes. And new examiners are constantly like, oh, what about this? What about this?
Right.
And you have new insight. So we encourage you guys to do it. Plus, it looks great when you're a speaker at Techno Security and you can actually put that on a resume. It's a great thing. It really is. And you're helping other investigators out, really.
That's the key. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, is
Yeah.
learning and helping others.
Yes. So we'll definitely put an email out, or
That'd be
just
great.
let us know when
That'd
you're
be
ready
great.
for it, and we'll send it out to everybody.
Yeah.
And
So
hopefully
get
we'll
those submissions in
get some.
before the end of December. You
Okay.
can submit up to 3. Anybody can submit up to 3. I always recommend doing so because then you increase your chances of getting accepted.
Nice.
And I like the example I use is if I get 5 drone sessions and the advisory board ranks them, 1 through 5 in order of content and in-depth information,
Okay.
and I can only schedule 3. Well, if you're one of those 2 that unfortunately didn't rank in the top 2, you don't have another one for me to go to and say, hey, this is a great speaker, but
Right.
I just need a different topic. So always submit 3 to increase your chances. That's what I always recommend.
Oh, Fantastic.
Yeah.
Make a note for that stuff. I usually gamble. Mine are pretty unique, though. I try.
You're speaking tomorrow. What is your topic?
I am. So I'm talking about some free OSINT tools about Instagram, pulling some data from Instagram and pulling data from Twitter.
Okay.
Free tools.
Current, relevant,
Yep. And
high
you
in
can
demand.
go pull and learn all kinds of information about your particular target. We tell you some geo. Say like, the example I like to use is say there's an event like in a park. Especially with all the protests that were going on years ago, still relevant. You can actually geo off an area, say, hey,
Right.
any tweets from this location, you start collecting them. Or if they have certain keywords you can
right.
collect those and watch those. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit tomorrow. I never plug myself, so thank you for that.
Of course, absolutely.
I always
Thank you
forget.
for speaking.
I always forget. It's like, oh yeah, I am speaking. Right on.
And don't worry, it's during move out time, Megan. I got you. I'm going to help you break down the booth. He's going to be off talking, and we're going to be doing the hard work.
I'll be yapping. That's the way it is. Anything else? Am I missing something? Do we want to talk about anything else?
I don't know. I don't think so. Just exciting. The brand right now, the shift with the east to the west. We're launching our new website. Just really trying to grow, trying to ask people, what do you need? Who do you need to see? Matching people here. So if you're out there watching and you're here on site, or you have any questions about the event, call me. I always say my cell phone number is on the website. Call, email me. I'm happy to help connect you with people who can help you solve a problem, anything.
And she answers even when I call. She does.
Yeah. My kids are like,
picks
Mom,
up.
it says unknown. Why are you answering it? Because you tell me not to answer. I'm like, well, but I have to, because a lot of you government folks have your information blocked, rightfully so. But I will answer those also. So.
Yeah, so it's a great community, guys. If you're not part of the Techno Security group, to come and just check one out. I mean, next one obviously is going to be in Wilmington, coming up in June.
Yeah.
So go to the website, technosecurity.us.
Correct.
See?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's from memory. That's
I know.
pretty good.
Proud of you, Kevin.
So make sure you guys check it out. I'll put in the show notes down here also a link to it directly, so you guys can go and look. It's definitely worth putting in for your talks. If not going to put in for a talk, it's a great learning. You can learn the latest trends of what's going on in the industry, see what all these awesome vendors are up to and what they're coming out with to help make your job a heck of a lot easier than digging through all the heck. So you can push a button. Of course, you're going to still verify that, but you can push a button and find out all the great answers. So, Jen, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me
hanging out.
again, and thank you for being here and being willing to work outside the crazy box.
Yeah, it's getting louder in here because of more people that come in.
The refreshments have rolled out.
Oh, have they? Oh, we got to go.
Yeah.
We got to go because there's refreshments here. So again, we're going to be trying to going live all throughout the day. This is probably, it's definitely the last one of today here, because the hall closes at 3:30 today here. So it's already almost 3. But we're going to kick off tomorrow again as soon as the hall opens up. Maybe before, if we can get in a little bit early.
I might know somebody that can arrange that.
No, that's what I said. I just held you on live here. There was a reason for that.
Yes.
So that way we can jam a few more in there maybe and pull some more folks in to chat with us too. So
definitely.
again, thanks so much,
you.
Jen. Thank you very much.
Good to
I
see everyone
appreciate it.
again.
All right, take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. See ya.